On July 6, 1986, newlyweds Dyke and Karen Rhodes were brutally stabbed to death in the bedroom of their home in Paris, Illinois. 2 months later, after rumors of a large reward for information had been circulated, a local alcoholic and petty criminal told police he had seen construction worker Randy Steidl and another man repeatedly stab the couple. He was not considered credible until 5 months later when a local woman unexpectedly came forward claiming to have assisted Randy with the murder. This witness had severe drug and alcohol problems, and her boss also testified that she was working at the time of the attack. No physical or forensic evidence emerged linking Randy to the crime scene, but the prosecution relied solely on the testimony of these two unreliable witnesses. In court, Randy was sentenced to die by lethal injection. 17 years later, a judge ruled that mistakes had been made in the original trial, and in May 2004, Randy was released as a free man. The murder remains unsolved.
I was from a small town of Paris, and I worked construction, remodeling homes. I had been divorced and had custody of my 9-year-old son. Well, on February 19th, 1987, at 9 o'clock in the evening, there was a knock on my door. And I thought it was kind of unusual that late in the evening. I opened the door, and 5 police officers standing there with guns pointed at me, handcuffed me and took me downtown and booked me for murder. I had a corroborated alibi. No physical evidence tying me to the crime. I actually found out the only evidence that they used was alleged eyewitness testimony from a town drunk and a mentally ill woman. They said that they were present at Dyke and Karen Rhodes' home, watching me viciously stab them to death. But yet they both testified they never saw each other there. They had charges pending on them. The police intimidated them, threatened them, gave them rewards and promises. They made them a deal to testify. I had confidence that I'm going to get on that witness stand in front of the jury, and I felt like I'm an innocent man. Why, these people are going to believe me because I'm innocent. But they had that blind faith in the system that police officers wouldn't lie. Nobody would get on the witness stand and hold up their hand and swear to tell the truth and lie. And when they filed back in the courtroom, I was searching their eyes, their faces, to see if they would look at me, but they were all looking at the tops of their feet when they walked in. So I had a sinking feeling in my stomach that this is not going to be good. I remember looking over my shoulder at my mother. Her face is buried in her hands, and it's just something that even in the movies you can't depict that, the emotion. I was a country boy, and I was a pretty hard-headed country boy. I thought I could hold my own. Pretty much wasn't afraid of anything. But I got to tell you, anybody that says that they could walk into death row and not be scared is either a fool or a liar or both. You get a formal certificate that says on a certain time at a certain date you're going to be put to death by lethal injection at 12:01 a.m. You realize you got a calendar hanging on the wall, and I was 6 weeks away from that. Thank God in America we have what we call our habeas corpus petition, which is the federal court review. The federal court overturned my conviction. They had 120 days to retry me or release me. And after living 17 years, 3 months, and 3 weeks of disappointments, I didn't really think they was going to open the door and let me out. That door opened, and I had all my family at the gate, my mother, bless her heart, and I opened the door. The first thing I noticed was the air was so much sweeter on that side of the prison. Same thoughts I had 26 years ago are the same thoughts I have today. So there was a lot of hate and a lot of rage, not only to these two individuals, but to the prosecutor and the two lead detectives that helped fabricate the case. How can anybody, any human being, do that to another individual when they know they're lying? You know, I missed graduations, I missed weddings, I missed my grandchildren being born, and it's very hard to reconnect. They don't need Dad today like they needed him then, and my children didn't deserve what happened to them. So it's basically they have their lives now, and now I have to start mine over. Although we're close, you know, it's not like it once was, and it never will be.